Hi friends, welcome to example 3. With this one we're going to be solving this system using elimination. Using the techniques that we talked about on the previous page, we can swap the rows. I want to swap row 1 and row 2. So this is the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to swap row 1 and row 2. So I'm going to write it like that. When you swap row 1 and row 2, so now this becomes our new row 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop the braces just because it's a lot easier to work with without having that left brace. So I have x plus y plus z equals negative 1, and then 2x plus y minus 2z equals negative 7. Row 3 stays the same. Negative 2y minus z equals negative 3. So now row 1 has a leading coefficient of 1. What I want to do is I want to multiply row 1 by a number so that when I add it to row 2, it will eliminate out the x value of row 2. So I want to multiply row 1 by the opposite number of whatever row 2 is, because row 1 has a coefficient of x. So multiply row 2 by, row 1 by negative 2. So negative 2, row 1 will give me this new value for the first row, which is negative 2x minus 2y minus 2z equals positive 2. Row 2 comes across as it is. Same with row 3. So now, when I add row 2 and row 1, so row 1 plus row 2, I want to replace that with my new row 2. That's going to be my new row 2. So if I combine these together, then for my new row 2, I'm going to have, I'm just going to do a little placeholder here. So that's going to be my row 1. I'll just make little dots for all 3 of the rows. So row 2, when I add negative 2x plus 2x, I get 0x. Negative 2y plus y is going to be negative y. Negative 2z minus 2z is minus 4z. And then 2 plus negative 7 is negative 5. Row 1 stays the same. Negative 2x minus 2y minus 2z equals 2. And then row 3 is negative 2y minus z equals negative 3. That's my new row 3. Now I'm looking at combining row 2 and row 3 together, so that when I combine them together, that I eliminate the y value. So I need to multiply row 2, or row 3. I think row 2 is going to be a little bit nicer. Yeah, let's do row 2. So multiply row 2 by a negative 2. Negative 2 times row 2. That's going to give me my new row 2. Row 1 stays the same, so I'm just going to bring that over as it is. 2z equals 2. So row 2, so that gives me a positive 2y plus 8z equals positive 10. And then this one's negative 2y minus z equals negative 3. So now when I combine row 2 plus row 3, that's going to be my new not equals arrow, because I'm replacing it. When I combine those, then I replace that with row 3. So again, I'm going to do my 3 dots. So my new row 3, if I combine those together, I'm going to have 0x, 0y, I'm going to have 7z equals 10 plus, forgot to bring over the negative 3, is 7. And then my row 2 is 2y plus 8z equals 10. And then my row 1, negative 2x minus 2y minus 2z equals 2. So now that I have one of the variables, because I can just set this 7z equals 7, divide by 7, and I get z equals 1. Now I can back substitute that back into my second row to find that one. So I have 2y plus 8 times 1 equals 10. So 2y plus 8 equals 10. So minus 8, get 2y equals 2. So y equals 1. And then I can back substitute that in my first one. Now, a lot of students want to use this. I can also multiply through by a fraction. So if you think about this one here, I can multiply this row here through by a fraction. So I can go through and multiply this by a negative 1/2. And if I do that, I actually end up back to where this one is here. Verify it for yourself to see that I am telling the truth. But if I multiply through by negative 1/2, I end up back with this one here. So that means I have x plus y plus z equals negative 1. So I have x plus y plus z equals negative 1. So I have x plus 2 equals negative 1. So I have x equals negative 3. So my solution to this one is negative 3, comma, 1, comma, 1. There we go. Join me in the next video as we go over the second example. Have a great day.